Hi, it's Marcy Hronik, founder and president of Canadian Equality Consulting here again. And I just wanted to jump on and share with you some insights from common questions that I receive. So one of the really common questions that I receive and that I coach clients on is the difference between allyship and then being a savior. And there's a lot of really great, well-intentioned, well-meaning people that want to support and champion equity, diversity, inclusion, or champion gender equality or anti-racism work. And they're not sure how to go about it. They recognize that they're bound to make a mistake, which is very good, self-awareness, and it's bound to happen because we're all still learning. But at the same time, you want to do the best you can, and you don't want to end up harming those that you're trying to champion. So what I talk about with them is the difference between allyship and then kind of the savior complex and how to be a true ally. So for instance, an ally, as I've mentioned before, is a verb, it's an action, it's a lifelong commitment. An ally is someone who recognizes their privilege and uses that and leverages it to amplify the voices and the experiences of others. So you never speak for that marginalized population, you never speak on behalf of them, but you use your power and your platform to bring those individuals in and center their lived experience in everything you do and amplify their voices and really almost leverage your privilege so that they can champion this, because they've been doing this work for decades, maybe even, these groups for centuries. And you need to recognize that history and that this isn't your cause. You're not the star of this cause or this show. And an allyship is about centering those that have that lived experience and supporting them and amplifying them in order to really make that change. A savior, and in particular a white savior, is someone who looks for praise while helping others. So it's someone that wants to be the star. You want to make this your cause, even though you don't have lived experience with it. And the actions that you take, that you might take and come across as this savior complex, are really performative or self-serving actions because you kind of want the credit for them and you want praise for them. Allyship is a journey, and building this championing equity, diversity, and inclusion, or championing anti-racism work or gender equality work. There has been so many people working at this movement for centuries, and it's so important to recognize those that have come before you and that you're not starting this new. And essentially, if you make a mistake, and you're bound to, that's totally fine. And it's okay, as long as you have good intentions, right? And how you react to that mistake is really important. So if you make a mistake and someone approaches you from that marginalized population or someone that you're trying to really help, and they tell you what you did wrong, don't get defensive. Take a step back, take a deep breath if you need to, and seek clarity. And genuinely seek to understand, because this is a learning experience. This is a journey. You can't become a phenomenal ally overnight. It's a journey that we're all on together, and we're bound to trip up every now and then. But how we react to it is the most important thing, and how we learn from it and move on and listen to those concerns is really important. So I thank you very much for tuning in today for this coffee chat. And if you have other examples that you'd like to share of good allyship, or how to avoid being almost like this savior complex, please populate them in the comments. I'd love to read them as well and share them with others. So thank you so much.